What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Sheik Luch, LOXD Block.
I let my tape rock.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Kaya, baby.
It's your boy Murder Move the Easy, man.
Hey, yo, Diesel, what's good?
Yo, this is SP the Ghost, LOXD Block, and I want to give a big, huge shout out to Diesel.
I just want to shout out real quick my guy Diesel.
I want to shout out DJ Diesel, man.
For having the realest hip-hop reviews on YouTube.
Because they got the realest reviews on a lot of situations.
So if you trash, he gonna tell you it's trash. If it's fire, then it's fire. If it's Diesel, then it's Diesel, and Diesel gonna let you know.
Keep doing what you're doing. I salute D-Block. Yeah.
I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Now I'm in the limelight, cause I was all a dream. Never thought that hip hop. Take it down.
Hey yo, what's good, y'all? I'm your boy Diesel and you rocking with Turning the Table podcast. Hey yo, we get ready to get into this new Extinction Level 2, The Wrath of God by Busta Rhymes. I had to calm down so I could talk to y'all about this one, man. Busta took me all over the place when it came to this one, man. This joint got 22 songs on it, 1 hour and 17 minutes long. Y'all know how I feel about albums that are this long. They have to be a classic album, and Busta is capable of giving us a classic album. And when you look at the production on this, you got Swiss Beats, Pete Rock, Jay Dilla, Rottweiler, Knots, DJ Scratch, DJ Premier, High Tech, Anderson .Paak, Dreddy, and even Busta Rhymes got production credit on here too. Alright, so then when you look at the features, you got Rakim, M.O.P., Bell Biv DeVoe, ODB, Q-Tip, Rick Ross, Anderson .Paak, Vibe Cartel, Mariah Carey, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and I'm probably forgetting somebody. This album is a roller coaster, man, and not necessarily in a good way or necessarily in a bad way. I guess it fit both of them. See, Busta Rhymes is an artist with so many different styles, man, so many different emotions, you know, and they displayed through this album. You get deep thought Busta, you get party Busta, you get deep voice slow flow Busta, you get wild and crazy high pitch Busta, reggae Busta. Trust me, they all are here in this hour and 17 minutes long. Now Busta flow is crazy. This is who he is. Busta can rap. He been doing this since the 80s. So the fact that he can still do this, salute. His flow, he got so many different styles. He can go high pitch, low pitch, the way he can ride a beat with his flow. This album is a vibe if you just press play and listen to it. And you can get lost just in the way he can use his voice as an instrument. You can get lost in that and forget to pay attention to what he even talking about. But that's not what I do. I listen to it all. So I went into this not knowing what to expect. I had no idea what he was going to go, what direction or nothing. I'm just listening to it, pressing play. Some songs on here went over my head and I felt like I wasn't even qualified to rate them. And I'm going to give you like the intro with Rakim, man. That song, the beat is dope, produced by Pete Rock. The way they did the World Is Yours joint sample on there, I felt like that was fire. The beat switch, and they talking stuff that's just over my head. You know, I'm not shallow enough where I can't say that. You know what I mean? Like, it could be super fire, the science and the gods and the herbs and all that stuff. I'm just not educated at that well on that to really give my opinion of it. Then again, like I say, you listen to the song, it's a vibe. The song dope, you know, and I can understand some of it. Don't get me twisted, you know what I mean? But the next 4 songs on here are songs that I will be perfectly fine if I never hear them again in my life, man. Listen, The Purge, that annoying horn that you got with that beat. Let me explain something to you. The Purge horn is meant to be annoying. It's meant to drive you crazy, to make you aware. It's an alarm. You know what I mean? Like, you put that annoying sound every 2 seconds in here, and then you really wasn't saying nothing either. And then on top of it, these songs, the mix is so bad. Like, the mix is horrible. Then you gotta strap yourself down and it's like, yo, what is he talking about? And then the sound effects, biggity higgity higgity biggity bow, bing bang boom bow. It's like, yo, like a Batman comic from like the 80s or the Batman show from like the 60s or some crazy shit, man. Like yo, nah. And then the mix is bad, yo. Maybe if the mix wasn't so bad, I could probably appreciate it, but nah, man. Then you got Caesar with the special delivery joint with the MOP ad-lib screaming in the background, man. That's distracting from what he even talking about. And then his background vocals is so high. Like, yo, who mixed this? Like, who did you send this to, Busta? I felt like you would have did a better mix by yourself. Like, then we got Out of My Mind with Bell Biv DeVoe. Yo, come on, bro. Who did you press play? Who did you send this to? And they was like, yeah, listen, he got the intro of Poison, yo. If anybody that's from that era know that intro is like the best part of the song. I'm a DJ, man. I know that's not a song you mix. When you playing that, you hard drop that. Bang, 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 bang. You drop that. You don't play around with that one. Like, so he took the beginning of that song and it was just bad, bro. He took the favorite part of the song and destroyed it. And the only impressive part about it was that the beat was so all over the place and Busta was able to keep up with it. And that's a compliment I gave him in the beginning of this, is that Busta can flow. Busta can stay with the beat. He got a lot of good quality. Busta got a lot of skills when it come to rapping, yo. He's one of the greats, but this was terrible, man. This was annoying, and that describes what I feel about this album so far. When you look at the purge horn, the bad mix, you got Busta and MOP screaming at me in the background, and then you got this disgustingly destroying Poison. Like, yo, right now I'm just annoyed. Alright, so now we got the Wrath of God. Yo, the Wrath of God, I felt like this is where the album should have started. This should have been the intro. You got the Farrakhan speech. That's powerful. The way he went into the government corruption and the demasculation of men. And, yo, he was going deep. It wasn't too deep where I could understand it. Y'all with me? You feel me? Like, yo, I felt like this should have been an intro. This was appropriate. Slow flow with ODB. This is where the album starts. This is where it gets interesting. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I love what he did with ODB. The way he even incorporated ODB on the album. More people need to do that, man. ODB is a great. I'm not mad if I hear this one again. Don't Go featuring Q-Tip. Yo, this was cool, yo, but again, the mix was bad. Yo, Q-Tip verse was all over the place, and it's just like Q-Tip got a crazy voice that can be used like an instrument, but if your time come before mine, I'll be like, don't go. Yo, boom, yo, I'm a sucker for a dope boom bap beat, yo. I am a sucker for that, yo. And then you got Busta on a boom bap beat. You can never be bad. You can never be mad at that, yo. That's where Busta excel in those areas, man. True indeed. This is another boom bap 90s feel type joint, man. You got Primo producers, so you got your typical Primo scratching on here. Busta was punching a little bit, like he was spitting a little bit. I'm like, all right, because we going to get into that a little later, but he was in it a little bit, yo. Master Fraud Muhammad with featuring Rick Ross, yo. This was a good song. This was a dope joint. Definitely one he should have put out like he did with a video as a single and all of that. I felt like Rick Ross' verse was dope. He didn't let him down. One of the better Rick Ross feature verses in recent months or this year, I would say. And then you got Busta. Busta was impressive on there. I'm not going to lie, man. I appreciated it. You featuring Anderson .Paak. Come on, bro. You... Happy you, yeah. That's my joint, yo. That's my joint. One of my favorite songs this year, yo. So that song, Anderson .Paak, yo, his voice, Busta voice, they complemented each other with the track. Again, they two artists that can use their voice like instruments, man. I want to hear more of Busta and Anderson .Paak. They should put an album out together, man. You heard it here first, man. They should put an album out together. Oh no, you get deep voice Busta on this one. This is dope. Busta spitting. You know what I mean? Best I Can featuring Rhapsody. See, yo, I love this, yo, because this song was a great song. They had a concept. They came together. They did the bad baby mother, great baby father. They didn't even put down the man. It's usually the bad baby father joint. But they let the man stand strong on this one, yo. So I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs on here. Where I Belong featuring Mariah Carey, yo. This song is kind of dated. It gave me the early 2000s feel. And I'm from that, so I'm not mad at it. I'm just explaining what it is. You know what I mean? It reminds me of the last song Mariah Carey and Busta had, Baby, If You Give It To Me. Very similar, but I wasn't mad at it, yo. Look over your shoulder featuring Kendrick Lamar over the Jackson 5 sample. Yo, this was dope to me, yo. Me and Tim been debating about this, yo. This one is dope to me, yo. I felt like what they was talking about, the way they killed the beat, they both got crazy flows, they both got bars, man. Now, it could have been a hit record, you know what I mean, when you look at Kendrick Lamar, but I could say that with a lot of these songs when you got these features of artists that's known and make hit records. Mariah Carey make hit records. Mary J make hit records. Rick Ross make hit records. You know, ODB make hit records. You know what I mean? So far, I don't think I've really said anything that was a hit. Some stuff you might want to hear again, but maybe not necessarily a hit. But I felt like this song was dope, yo. Kendrick Lamar verse was crazy. And then Busta came in and followed up with a crazier verse for me, man. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. Me and Tim gonna have to talk about that one, man. You'll Never Find Another featuring Mary J. Blige, yo. I love Mary J. Blige on here. But the lackluster writing from Busta, man. This is a theme through the whole album. I said I was going to get into it. I wanted to wait later, but now we here, man. Like, yo, if you start listening to what Busta is rapping about in a lot of these songs, he's not saying anything amazing. So it dropped the ball when it came there. Did he get great producers with great production? Yeah. Did Busta use his flow to draw you into the track? Yeah. And his voice and all of that and the features, they can leave you there. But nah, man, I'm diving deeper and that's not... Nah, it just left me, man. So my favorite songs on this album, though, yo, was Boom, Master Fraud Muhammad with Rick Ross, Of Course You, Look Over Your Shoulder with Kendrick Lamar, Best I Can with Rhapsody. That joint was fire. It might be another one because this joint got 22 tracks. But, yo, those are my favorite joints, yo. But like I said, yo, it's first of all, it's too long for me not even to like the first or the first 5 songs. I only like the intro and I got lost on it. Then when you go through the album, it's not nothing too crazy. You tricked me when you told me you had Mariah Carey on here. I thought y'all was gonna have a hit. When I'm looking at the track list, the features, the productions, nah, I expected something way more than this. So 1 out of 10. I'm giving this one a 7 for me, man. And that's definitely what I would like to hear in the future. It's like the songs I named, I would want to hear them in the future. But everything else, man, it was a cool listen. I appreciate the fact that Busta can do what he do and make it sound 2020-ish, you know what I mean? But it's a 7. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, though. My first listen, I had it higher. Once I dove into it, though, so I don't know. I'm going to let you give it an 8.5, man. That's a big... I'm going to let you give it an 8.5, man. I'm going to let you... But it's not album of the year. It's not album of the year, man. I'm your boy Diesel, man.
I let my tape rock to my tape pop. Now I'm in the limelight, cause I was all a dream. Never thought that hip hop, never thought that hip hop. Take it this I let my tape rock to my tape pop. Now I'm in the limelight, cause I was all a dream. Never thought that hip hop, never thought that hip